Hold up. The following episode contains vulgar language and wild opinions. Viewer discretion advised. Welcome to the Loft Podcast, episode 12. We're moving. We're grooving.
Let's get it.
Yeah. I want to introduce some lovely, wonderful, amazing, intelligent, creative, I think, people inside the room.
Phenomenal intro.
We have the one and only K Twist.
What's up?
Yeah, K. We got the one and only Rns Papi. Yeah, what's good, bro?
Hi.
He usually says something, he nodded.
No, I'll try to switch it up.
You good, bro?
You know what I mean?
Got the one and only Maybach-O.
Yeah, that'd be me. You know what it is.
We got Almighty Stretch in the building. We got the one and only. Everybody knows who he is sometimes, you know. Rich vocals in the building. You know what I mean? You like that one? And we got...
Who's that?
Ah, jeez.
Rich vocals.
Jeez. Just let me rock. Let me rock. But anywho, we got a very intelligent... multi... What doesn't she do?
What else? I like that.
Wow, she's a model?
Inspired.
Nah, she a model. She takes pictures or she does photography?
Photography. I like that word.
She has her own business.
Business.
Book me.
Booger. You know what it is.
Also, she don't be gassing this part up, but she dances. Come on.
What don't you
The Loft
do?
gets the best of the best.
Yeah.
We got the one and only Mariah in the building. What's good? What's up? Hold on, drop my phone.
This the first female we had on the
First female
we
on
had
the
on the
show.
pod.
Guys.
Appreciate y'all
Big up.
patient. I know everybody been on the...
Nah, they really been on us like, yo, get a girl up there.
Facts.
We got a woman.
I agree with y'all. Facts.
Big ups. So we're going to just dive into
Let's
this
get into it.
Okay.
talking about you.
Alright.
All right.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Well, well, so where you from?
I'm from Utica. I'm from the 315.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stress is so hype.
I think you like the 315.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, but I was born in Atlanta.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
But I'm a Utican.
Talk your talk.
Big
Okay.
facts.
3-1 fizzle.
Big up. So what's your main profession? What's like your main thing that you like to do?
Photography. I was going to school for it. That was my major. And I came back home. And due to some things that happened at school.
Yeah.
So I had a camera, so I was just like, what am I
Let's
doing?
make some money.
We get jigs.
So
Let's make some money.
Ozzie and Josh and I was like, started doing events, Utica College. So
I like that.
photography was like, is my main thing. That's my profession.
Nice.
We all working, man. We all just trying to...
What's your team called? What's your business called?
Oh, Janai Photography.
Yes.
People say Janai, but it's Janai.
I ain't gonna
Get it
lie.
right.
I thought it was Janai.
It's
Janai.
What is it?
I will never make that mistake again. Forgive me.
Yeah.
Janai
Nah, it's
photography.
cool.
Why
Like,
lies, Janai?
nah.
I like it.
Yo, I like that, Cody.
Do you have like specific events you like to do more, or are you just open to anything?
I'm open to anything. I love doing like fashion, street fashion.
That makes sense.
I like to do the events, but sometimes I'd be like, damn, I want to party with
Right. So,
No, funny, like when I do...
Did she do our part?
Yeah, she did our
Yeah.
part. Yeah.
Now I remember.
hello.
Yeah. No, funny. I was dancing.
Yeah,
Every
shoot,
time I
yup.
do Josh and Ozzie party, I'm like, damn. I'm like, hey. But I be shooting, but you
Definitely.
know, but it's hard, like, cause you know, I like to turn up too. I like to have a good time. I love to
Most
dance.
As you should, Queen.
So yeah.
Yes, sir. So like,
You're the young ones.
are you currently? I think I seen your post about this. Are you currently looking for models right now for your photography?
I just put out a post. I found the girl. It's just I want to learn how to build a portfolio.
Okay,
so
okay.
I'm new to it, so I'm doing it for free.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
what's
just
up.
like she can learn something, I can learn
Right.
something.
Yeah, it's a
win-win. It's a win-win.
Right. So I'm gonna be coming up with some more projects. I'm gonna collab with some other photographers as well. Y'all see some posts. I got my like page up, so if you see
definitely
Like it,
share it. You know what it is.
Subscribe to Loft Podcast.
You dig. I like that.
Yeah.
Do you have a person or someone that you look up to, like your influence?
As like a photographer.
Just in general, like that motivates you.
Well, my mom.
Respect.
My mom
Respect.
motivates
Big ups to Mom Dukes,
Yeah.
man. Same here.
She's
Great
like-
lady. I met her like a couple
Yeah.
You only get
she-
one mom. Love your mama.
Respect it.
Yeah. I feel like I was going to say something, but it went over my head. But you know, you know how they like they have like. Damn, I can't even think of what I was about to say. But you know how they have celebrities and they be like, oh, who's your, what's the term?
Role model?
Yeah,
Your
who's
role model.
your role
Ooh.
model? I feel like,
Ozzie, what the fuck?
Actively listening. Actively listening.
but I feel like your parents, well, you know, your parents should be a role model because, you know, like Cardi B said, I shouldn't be like your role model because I'm a raw person.
Yeah, true.
Like,
It comes from
y'all
home.
shouldn't look up to me,
Yeah.
but
Right.
like, you know, you could look up to her, but she does things. But yeah, I don't know.
I know what you're
But
saying.
I
though.
would say
The
that
gist.
my mom is who I look up to, and that's what my
Facts.
role model is. And
That's
that's what
big
motivates
ups,
me.
Respect that.
So
Sure.
everybody knows I'm big on this.
Yeah, here we go.
I'm super big on this. So where do you see yourself? I'm like,
Speaking
what am I big on? What am I big? Let me explain myself.
existence?
Let me speak it into existence.
Uh-huh.
I should call this a segment. Let me speak it into existence. If I can say it right. Speak it into existence.
Uh-huh.
Where do you see yourself in like 10 years right now with what you're doing?
I really want to push my business. I want it to be black females. I don't mind, being different.
Interracial and all
yeah,
that, yeah.
but I want it to be like a black business. I really want to push it. I want to travel, New York, Atlanta, California. Right now, we're gonna start small.
Okay.
I want to start small, so I'm just pushing it right now.
Okay.
And
dope, man.
just have my own business and
Nice.
Work for yourself, right? Don't
Yeah.
work for others.
Yeah, work for
That's
Dame Dash,
definitely,
you know what I mean? Dame
that's
Dash
definitely
said
what
that.
I try to
It's
strive
worth
for.
it.
That's a
It'll
fact.
be worth it, man.
Also, let me just throw a little punchline in there. Check out that hat. That hat's a nice hat. You should purchase it on RNS's.
Yo, the link is in the bio.
Link is
You
in the
heard?
bio.
Get your girl right for Valentine's Day.
Talk
Hot
your
pink,
talk.
you dig?
That was a nice note. Get your girl right. Now the dude's just like, damn. All right, you right.
Nah, I gotta do
I
it.
like
Why
that.
not? You feel me?
I like that.
And men can wear it too, just in
That's a
case. If you
fact.
feel comfortable in your skin,
Oh,
as
for a
Cody
fact.
does.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Wear it well.
You could
Wear it
beat
well.
a nigga up wearing a pink hat. That's
Exactly.
a fact.
So now, do you also... You can beat a dude up
Right.
with a pink hat.
That's a fact.
So now, do you also like record events, or are you more strictly photography?
I'm getting into like doing the whole videography and recording. I did it once, but it's a lot of pressure because I'm so slow with it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like I had people like,
There's a lot going on and
Yeah,
stuff,
like
yeah.
where's my video? I'm just like, yeah, I gotta give me time. So
Yeah.
right now, I'm willing to do a free video. You just as long as you don't put pressure on me or like beasting like where my video is. If
They're willing to work with you type
yeah,
stuff.
like
Got you.
I'm with it. So
Got you.
That's crazy. People do want their video.
yeah, they
ASAP.
Nah,
like
it's
so
a
if it's
fact.
something.
AKA we Josh, we all.
She's
we
talking
do
about you guys?
Nah. She haven't did a video for
No.
us.
Oh,
But like, I knowing from the other side of the shoe, like
Yeah.
I do be on it. Like, I mean,
Yeah, so
it's a
just
business
like-
thing though. Like I'll be
Need that
ready.
big.
I'll be ready to hype it up and share it up. But shout
Facts.
out to people that work hard. It takes time. It takes time,
Facts.
definitely.
Big ups. So now, I'm gonna get off you, Ryan.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna get off you now. Stop pressing you. I'm gonna stop pressing. So, blackface.
Yeah, let's discuss it.
Again.
Let's discuss it again.
I'm with it. I got something to say.
Fuck outta here.
It's been popping up a lot on the feed and the social medias.
Definitely.
And the CNNs and the NNCs. No one calls.
So I want to first say,
What up, bro?
Gucci is definitely
Canceled.
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 Alright? So with that being said, if I see you with, I even got a pair of slides. I'm gonna bring it up first. I definitely got a pair of slides, and I was gonna bring them,
I don't, thank God.
not to the podcast, but like on vacation with me and shit. But it's over, man. I'm not gonna throw them out just because it costs like $200. But I
You gonna wear 'em around the house?
I'm definitely not wearing them, bro.
You're not
I'm
wearing
definitely wearing my Tommies over
Put
the.
on some sandals.
It's tough, bro.
Jeez.
It's tough to throw them out. But listen, man, you gotta stand up for what we believe in. Real talk.
Just bought the Big Baller Brand slides.
Them Jones is what? 250, right?
Two something.
They yo, LeVar,
Ozzie,
you nasty.
But that's a black-owned business.
Ozzie put me on a blast because last time I wore, when we were talking about the Gucci flip-flops, I wasn't
gonna put you on blast.
I was wearing a pair last episode.
Friday. That was 2 days ago.
Boo.
We gonna let him.
What was the price on them, Ozzie?
Yeah, on the one that Cody had, it was like $450. It's nasty.
I'm not.
Nasty.
I'm retiring them. I'm about to put them shits on Poshmark. Going on Poshmark. Yo, need that back.
You need that back.
Need that back, bro.
Jeez.
I can't believe. Yo,
Gucci nasty.
don't think I paid that either. You're crazy. Come on now.
You got it on sale?
No, I can't be giving away my.
Gucci don't have sales.
Nah,
Bro, I don't wear
They don't
anything
have
name brand.
clearance?
If you haven't peeped, I
It
don't
was
wear
a
anything
gift.
name brand.
It was a gift.
Oh, it was a gift.
It was a gift.
Oh, was it?
Interesting.
Right. Listen, man, I'm broke. I need that 450 back. Facts.
Well, why do we like? Why did like the black
Community.
be so
Black
big
dollar.
on the Gucci and
$1 trillion
They don't support us.
That
Why
shit
do we
fire,
support
bro.
them?
The black
It's fire,
person
bro.
spends $1 trillion.
Really?
But listen, right?
Plus,
We don't. They don't support us at all.
No, listen,
Nowhere.
I'm gonna
Not
listen.
even-
all.
not
Listen,
even Tommy Hilfiger.
I'm a
Exactly.
Somebody about to put
I'm gonna
their
plead my
Tommy
case.
on.
I'm
They
gonna
don't
plead my
fuck
case
with
right
us.
now. And listen,
None of
I mean,
those
that's
expensive
true.
name brands.
a lot of
They don't-
people say that, right? They be like, "Why would you spend this on that and that?"
Yeah,
right?
I just want to
listen.
answer.
No,
yeah.
I'm not
Trust
saying
me.
you're saying it right, but realistically, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not sitting at my desk that 8 hours with me. You feel me? I don't
Oh,
have.
so you want to enjoy it?
AKA, you've been grinding, right?
wanna
AKA
enjoy
is
your
my bread.
Okay.
Okay. And listen, I have a dog. I don't have any kids.
Right.
If I had a kid,
Same.
it'd be a whole different story.
Right.
You
But there's
feel me?
still dudes out there.
Oh, there's niggas with nothing in their pockets still
And they
trying
getting
to
that
buy
Gucci
that
belt.
Yeah, man, it's horrible. But at the end of the day, right? If you have the money,
Yeah.
and they say if you could buy it twice, you Gucci. You see them? Nah, I gotta stop saying that.
But
Gucci.
now, if you really can buy it twice,
Yeah.
you can get it.
Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, but like if you got it, spend it. Man.
Wait, time out. You Gucci. I just caught that.
I gotta stop.
The
I've been saying
Gucci
that
got to
for
get
years.
cut too from the
For
language.
years.
Wow, that's funny.
That's gonna take longer.
Yeah, that's hard. That's
crazy.
But listen though,
If
like
you got it, spend it, man, because you can't die with it.
it takes
You
a lot
can't die
of
with
confidence
bread.
for like
Respect.
even the fashion designer to even
To even do these type of things.
even bring that up to the table. Like yo, I feel like we should have this available to purchase. Like I know they had to have that in their mind. Like
That's
I'm
the
making
whole
something
point,
real
bro.
similar to.
Listen, that's what I like.
sensitive
I'm trying to
topic.
get off to people that like segregation wasn't like 150 years ago.
No.
We talking like 60
Exactly.
years. Like
Yeah.
that. Yo, ask your grandma how old she is. That tells you right there, man. Like, yo, this shit is still type new. It's
Yeah.
still in this whole
Right.
joint. So we can't be oblivious to it. And
Nah,
like
fact.
the fact that like you just heard me say my homegirl who lives in Croatia, a fully white country, she's like, yo, we learned about blackface years ago. How are people in your own country still not oblivious to the fact?
Exactly.
But they are. Everybody
Exactly.
is. Nobody's dumb.
Right, what you think? What's your take on it though?
Honestly, the whole blackface thing is ridiculous because if you go back to it, the whole blackface thing, the whole blackface thing was to, it was like a stereotype to show that black people were lazy or
I like
ignorant.
that. She just explained it. I like that.
That's because
I
when
like
you think
that.
about it, everybody's like, "Oh, the blackface,
What does it
But
do?
then you
Yeah.
think about like, okay, so like, what is it really about?
Right,
Why
facts.
is people tripping about it?
Facts.
It's because they stereotype black people as being lazy and you know talking a certain
Silly,
way, like,
goofy.
"Oh, my mama," and you know,
Right.
it goes deeper than
Yeah,
that.
they
A lot of people's like, "Oh, it's not that serious." It is that
Nah, it
serious.
really is.
Facts.
And you have to do your history, your research to understand
Preach.
why everybody is tripping
That's a
about it.
fact. And somebody said to me like, "Oh, I'm more worried about torture, raping, killing, and kidnapping." And I'm like, "Yo, bro,
That's all equal to me.
That's all what they've been doing to
Right.
black people
Exactly.
for years and years and years.
Exactly.
What are you talking about? Like we
Right.
60 years into this,
And they're always saying sorry, but it's just
Nah, not to
No,
cut
sorry.
you off, but the thing is, like what I said about the grandmas, they're now 60, 70, whatever. They've been there, done that. They're slowly, God forbid, they're dying off. That whole different type of people that are thinking that way, they're starting to slowly die off. And like I said last time, our generation is dope because we obviously realize stuff like that. So when I'm seeing somebody my age and someone I know, still what's wrong about this? It's a red flag.
No, honestly,
'Cause you can
check it,
look at
check
the
it, check
picture
it.
and see.
Check it. some people are not educated, so we can't just attack people.
That's the whole.
True.
You talking about my post? That's the whole thing. The whole time I could have been like, "Yo, you're dumb, you're stupid, I hate you."
Yeah, no, you explained
I was like,
yourself.
"Yo,
You
listen,
explained
man.
yourself.
If we don't teach her, we're never gonna get anywhere. There's no point of going back
It's
and
the
forth."
difference between not being educated and not like looking at it.
not trying to learn.
But once you look at it and then you still be like, "What's wrong with it?" Now I'm gonna red flag you and be
You
like,
can't be
red
ignorant,
flag.
though.
Now I'm like, okay, we not on the same.
All I'm
type of
saying
time.
is that because I learned about blackface, bro. It's not like that's what I'm saying. If we this age and we know now, it should be obvious. And then honestly, you
Facts.
could look at the picture and see it's mocking a black person.
Right.
It's simple. It's not rocket science, people. You can see this shit. But you know, like I said, that's just me. Everybody else thinks different, and everybody gets their own interpretation of stuff when they look at it. So like, you know, but it obviously it's a black guy looking like a monkey with the lips. It literally looks just like the Gucci scarf. The shit is
It
crazy.
do.
It's a little similar.
It's crazy.
It do.
But yeah, Fendi and Prada did it too. The Prada
Montclair
jacket
did
is
too.
crazy.
Montclair
Yeah,
did
Montclair.
too.
All these big name brands.
Yeah.
That's
are
why you're
disrespectful.
supposed to support
Yo, black business.
your black business.
Fact.
Big facts.
It's
I like
crazy.
that.
Sport. He got a winter jacket.
Who?
Cruddy Sport. The designer is London. I took pictures
Shout him
for
out.
him.
Fact.
He came out with a winter coat. Fur has Cruddy Sport around it.
Okay.
Because name brand stuff got Gucci all over it. Why not cop a Cruddy Sport?
Facts.
Yeah, it's all over
Heard.
the logo.
Thing with Urban Apparel. My boy down south met him in the army.
Facts.
Big ups to the dog.
That's
Now I do
crazy.
want to speak just real quick, 'cause a lot of like the local. I mean, I support them, I might share them, but you know they might not be. You know, plus size friendly, so it'd be harder for me. Now, real talk, I gotta speak for my culture too. Like,
Talk.
it's like it's harder to support when you know what I mean. You only go up to a 2X. Like,
That's
I mean,
why
talk to me. I'm at 3.
Wait,
like,
wait.
talk to me.
I got you your size though, right?
No, definitely got me my
Yes,
size, and I
sir.
definitely
Yes,
cop
sir.
off the rip.
Yeah,
off
that's
GP.
a fact.
So it's like,
cobbing.
but when you starting smaller, you might not think about the larger sizes. Like, this is big niggas that like to get fly too, aka me. So
sir.
you know when we talk about that, you gotta be all around. That's all. I just want to speak to my people.
Big niggas that like to get fly too.
AKA me. Like,
I like that.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say me and Ozzie had the best LRG collection ever.
oh, that's a Fendi
First
fact.
thing I
Do your
said
Googles.
to me when I met
Do your
you, bro.
Googles.
Ever.
First
Go
thing
back
I
into
when
it.
I met Ozzie, I was working at Lids, right?
Yeah.
He's like, yo, 19, what is it?
1947. Definitely.
1947.
To the death of me.
I'm like, what's that? He's like, LRG, man, get on the wave. I said, who are you? Who you talking to? Like, I said, copy, bro.
Those are first. That's the first clothing brand that really had my size, like through
Nah,
thick
it's a
and thin.
fact.
Like they had, like you know, when you like certain brands, and I'm gonna get off this in a second, but
Nah, you
certain
good,
brands
bro.
is funny. Like they'll have like a all the file go up to 2X, and then they have
Yeah.
like a section for me,
Yo.
and they got mad plain stuff. Like, come on, my guy.
Nah, that's
I be tight,
You want to
bro.
look good too.
Bro.
I be tight,
It's
bro.
it's like when you're talking about that shit, it's like deja vu for me, bro.
Like,
I've
yeah,
been
you
there.
know, right.
I've been there. Like I was 330, bro. I was 3X, 4X sometimes, and I think like 48 in pants.
yeah, that's. I'm not even
36
there.
now.
I'm at 46.
That's like a
We'll take
whole-
46.
You know what I'm saying?
46,
So,
46,
yo,
46.
bro, I used to look on it and be like, damn, but I was definitely copping at Dr. J's, Karma Loop,
All that. They got it. They got
yo,
it.
bro. LRG used to be the shit, son. And like, yo, I had so much of it. I just donated it. Like my last shit recently,
Bro.
bro. I had so much of it. It's like nostalgic. Nigga, I was like, damn, bro, the LRG. I still follow them on Instagram. They not really popping.
They
I'm about to
not
hit
the
'em.
same no more. They
I'm about to
took
hit
a
them. Like, yo, let's do this.
They
What
took
up?
a different approach, but I still rock with them. I still rock with them.
All right, so now we have a
Shout out
female
to the fresh fat niggas out there. I see you.
fresh. Nah, they're the fresh.
I used to drip, son. I ain't even gonna hold you. I used to drip.
Yeah, man.
I used to drip crazy.
No funny.
I'll find some pics, man.
The heaviest set dudes that are my friends usually are one of the freshest dudes
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
the
all the
team.
ladies too. I don't get no girls
Facts.
no more.
And they the comments like, bro, I ain't got to
Really,
pull up. She
Cody?
won't talk to me.
Yeah.
Regular. I'd be like, yo, bro, you gonna pull up? I ain't gonna pull up. She won't talk to me.
You heard?
I'd be like, who are you? What? Anyway, since we have a female finally on the podcast, the first
We gotta get a little
female,
spicy on here.
do men have a say when it comes to girls' outfits at all?
Yeah, let me hear that, man. A little closer to the mic.
It's what we want to wear.
Facts.
I mean, if you're giving like, something like a opinion,
Like an advice.
yeah, like, put this together. I mean, you got some females
you're-
that
okay.
that don't know how to dress, but you know, then you got females that do know how to dress.
Yeah.
But
What about
We hear it,
this?
Stretch.
I understand what you're saying.
Uh-huh.
right? What about this, right?
You in a relationship though. Think about a
In a
relationship.
relationship, you wearing something that's very, very revealing.
Okay.
Thank you. I feel uncomfortable with you wearing.
But
You talking right to Mariah, like
Listen.
in the mic, bro.
No.
Listen, because I feel uncomfortable.
No, you gotta
with
do what you was doing, Cole.
Because I feel uncomfortable because you wearing it. Just because I know, because I am a guy, I know that there's about to be a zillion eyes on you right
Get
now.
spicy right back.
But-
Get spicy right back.
Right.
All
Go ahead.
the eyes reflect off of you and bounce on me because I'm with you.
Right.
Okay.
At that point,
What-
I gotta
What's
fight
that?
somebody.
Get spicy
What's
right back.
that supposed to mean?
Obviously,
I mean,
it just means
okay.
exactly
let
what
me.
it means. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Let
I got
me-
you.
let me-
All I'm really getting to is like the considerations of my feelings because I told you I don't feel comfortable
Okay.
with you wearing that. You're like, fuck that, I'm wearing it. Let me know.
Okay.
how it goes.
I mean.
Let him go real quick, bro. I hear you.
Riot, mess him
Okay,
up.
listen to
him up.
this.
Let
For
me know.
example,
Talk
for
to
me, you know, when I pop out. Sometimes I'll wear a dress. I wore a dress that was see-through on the side. When a guy has met me or if we dated, that's how I dressed before. It shouldn't be a problem after. This is how I
That's how
dressed.
you met them.
So what's
that's
the
a different
problem
take.
now?
That's a different.
But,
you were
I can
single
see
then.
It depends. Well, I understand.
You might not
but
have
at the end
the
of-
most confident boyfriend. That's what
You
I'm
gotta
saying.
let her finish.
That too.
One mic.
And another thing is, it depends on what the outfit is. Like, okay, I'm gonna have respect for my man. Like, so I like to dress sexy, but if it's like OD, like if I'm gonna have my nipples showing, of course I'm not gonna wear that because
Yeah.
that's,
Right.
that's
Of
only for
course.
you to see.
Of course.
But like if I'm showing a little skin, a short mini skirt, it shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be a problem at all. But you know, yeah, like
So so no see through. So you respect that. That's
It's
cool.
Yeah.
So what's revealing to
It's
you?
more or less of a. That's not how I feel.
okay.
I obviously like I'll.
'Cause I've
hold,
seen
I'll hold my
girls-
girl
I've
up like a
seen-
trophy. It don't matter what she wearing, but I am a guy, bro. I'm just coming from a
Nah,
guy
that's a
point,
fact.
and I know
That's a fact.
I've had a friend who had a girl like that. She was a stripper. Now, would I date a stripper? Of course. There's nothing wrong with what
Right.
you do or revealing your body, but there's certain limits. And then your
Yeah.
guys respect. He wasn't Brad Pitt, like you know what I'm saying. Like you get what I mean. So he would feel some type of way. Because all these guys in a million ways. Some niggas don't care, bro. They'll walk right up to your girl and say something to her right in front of you. If you low key. That's why I just wanted to see like how she would feel because not a many guys will come up to you like, listen, babe, I feel crazy with you wearing that. You know what I mean?
I mean, long
he
as
gonna
you
start a fight. It's gonna be friction, and
communicate.
Yo.
it
It's all
goes
about
back.
communication.
Story real quick. So I was at, I think it was at our party. I was walking around, and I was with my shorty, and this big brolic dude was like, "What's up?" I'm like, "Dang, what am I gonna do now?"
See?
I'm just like, "All right, nah, what? I'm G now. What up?" And he's just like, "Oh, hang on tight to that, boy." I said, "Oh,
Hang on tight.
that's what he said to me, bro." I said, "What?" I
would've took that
respect
no
it
way.
because he dapped me up after.
No.
He was
I'm
like,
saying,
"Hang on
no,
tight to that."
You can't trust nobody to say something like that.
Yeah.
I
I'm
ain't
saying,
heard
no, you
that
saying basically, you know what I mean?
Nah, he's like, all right, copy. Nah, that's what you're supposed to do, man. If you accidentally do some
Listen.
shit like that, oh, I'm sorry, bro. You got it.
Yeah.
Keep it pushing like a grown ass man. Don't be a
For a
weirdo.
fact, but
Niggas who fight over girls are weird.
But yeah, I feel like if you're in a relationship, if you tell her how you feel about
Cody hit
like
me
what
there.
she has on, I think I should, it should be respect 50-50.
Fact.
Definitely.
Maybe she might not agree, and she'll tell you why, and then maybe you could
Compromise.
understand where she's coming from.
Yes.
But it's all about respecting each other at the end of the day.
Nah.
That's a
Facts.
50.
Comfortable.
I like
You
that.
got to be comfortable with your lover.
Yeah.
So can I ask you a question?
always.
What's the right approach if a guy wanted your attention? What would you feel like? What would be a tip right now?
I like
if
that
there's a
one.
couple viewers
I like that one.
that are probably
They
interested.
like
you know what I
Raya.
mean? Yeah,
Okay.
they like
Yeah.
your vibe right now. How would be the right approach to approach you?
Are we talking in person or talking in social?
Anyway.
Regardless.
Anyway.
Okay, in general.
Do you like a social media approach?
I mean,
It's 2019.
it doesn't matter. Like, oh, you slide in my DMs. Hey, what's up? That's cool. Like,
Right.
But if we like out in public, like if you just said like come up to me, not OD like all up in my face, like because I had guys like be in my face, like damn, like back it up a little bit, you're bugging. But if you just just come up, like just be your normal self. Just don't overdo it. Hey, how you doing? What's up? If you see that she's not interested, she might cut it short, or it depends on where you at.
So you
though.
basically gotta read your hints type stuff.
Yeah,
If you like-
Read the body language.
Yeah, you can.
Some people are not good
Read
at
it,
that. Though.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
or
my God.
you could say something and she'd be like, yeah, what's up? And then maybe she might slide in the DMs.
Nah,
like,
fact.
Oh, that's a fact.
I got some friends though, and like they pull up on a girl and she's dry. They come back like, bro, she want me. Like,
Nah,
where?
Not at all.
Where?
No funny. Like I'll really low key. Not saying I'm a creeping, but I'll low key like just peep the interaction, and I just
Yeah,
see the
I'll watch
body
it,
language.
yeah.
Like And he'll come back to be like, yeah, I gotta.
Yeah,
Right. No, you didn't know.
What he say? Word.
I'd be like, bro.
You do that. You be like,
Word.
yeah, right.
Right.
I'd be like, bro, how'd that go? It went good. Like,
Yeah, I got her number and all that,
But
bro.
what happens? Okay, so
Stop lying on your
what
dick,
if a
weirdos.
guy that's like attractive and like mad girls are on their like body,
Yeah.
and say like he comes up to the girl and then maybe the girl don't say nothing, like
Back?
yeah, like he feels some type of way, but the girl's gonna like might slide in his DMs because she didn't want the attention. Cause you know, get what I'm saying?
Okay, so she didn't want
known.
to. We ain't can seem like
Make that
I'm
known.
sweating him like everybody else.
Yeah.
Make
If
that
you don't-
known.
if you
You gotta
don't-
make it known.
If you don't tell him, he's never gonna.
No,
know.
but you're not
Exactly.
gonna
You gotta
do
make
it.
it known.
Well,
In front of
one
all
mic,
my-
one mic.
I'm gonna say my point of view. If you was
Okay.
asking me, I would.
if you was asking
If
me,
you was asking me,
this happens to him
I would
every
say
day.
It's like, I
Cause
mean,
people be watching, people be thinking nobody
Nah,
be
that's-
watching, but people be watching you.
No.
People,
nah, no funny.
I'm just saying.
nah, no funny. I would
That's a
I would
fact.
play it cool, like you know,
That's a
I would
fact. She's right.
because I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like the way if I maneuver out in public, like I definitely do the same. Like I ain't gonna do too much. I'm gonna do less, and then I might just slide in the DM after. But as far as I don't know. That's a tough.
I think
it depends on.
I think
guess,
in general,
where
if
it
you
is.
don't want to talk to the dude to make it look like you're just another girl on his body. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
You got to make it known with the smile, like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
like-
talk to you, not on some.
yeah, you can't perfect
Nah.
in public and then slide in the
No,
DM. That's
no.
not gonna work.
I wouldn't like curve. I'm like,
Bro, I know what
hey.
you're saying, yeah.
But like sometimes people like if I be simple, you know, people might be like, oh, she man stink. But like I'm not. I said hey. I wasn't extra. Like
I'm
you
stupid.
know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm gonna tell you one thing too. I can't read minds.
Right.
So like,
I
Cody
definitely
wanted
That's
point
what I'm
blank.
saying. You gotta make it known.
You gotta
How
let
you-
me
You gotta make it known.
So,
let me know.
I
So in
mean,
y'all cases, y'all want it
you
just straightforward.
25 now.
No,
right?
I know, but I'm just.
It's her
saying, I'm
birthday,
just-
by the way.
Wow.
Show that out there.
I'm trash.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I didn't even
It's
say
okay.
that.
Birthday to you. Hey.
No.
Yo, it's your birthday.
Hey,
What else?
One,
Hey.
two, one,
Hey.
two, hey, one,
Yo,
two,
let's
ba-da-da, one, two.
Yo, we lit.
Got it.
Podcast.
But yeah,
But nah, like I'm not that type. I'm just saying like I've been in
general.
Yeah,
If we
like
gonna keep
when
it-
I was younger, like you know what I'm saying, like 21, you know.
21.
Right, bro. I mean, that was a couple
21.
years ago. You're right.
Yeah.
4 years ago. I was about to say, like, that was 4
No, I'm
years.
just saying like I have friends that been in that situation, so it's just like.
Honestly, though.
What should they do? Because the guy might like, oh, she man stink. Like, nah, she just not trying to make it like
it
hot.
known.
Like, she
I
gonna
think
say,
she gotta wait till her
well,
boyfriend
how she
leaves.
supposed to make it known in public? Like, oh, I don't want to talk to you because all these bitches in the
I
club.
think-
Cause
Or-
literally,
all
You
these
can say,
Hold on, let's stretch those. Let's stretch those.
it's literally the little things. Girls could be on this one guy's body, right? But he want your attention, right? So, but you don't want to give him that attention because you've seen all the other girls on his
no,
body.
it's not
Let 'em
even
know.
that. Okay, I guess.
Right?
Yeah.
So look. So when he comes to you, no, this is in public. So when he comes to you, approaches you, like I've had girls
I mean-
be like, "Nah, I seen all these girls talking to you."
Nah,
But
I mean,
the way
I
they
don't-
address
that
it,
shit.
but the way that they address it is like, I would, but I seen all the other. So then that's not like a denial. It's just like,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh,
okay,
okay.
alright.
I think so.
I feel you.
you know what I'm saying?
I think another thing I need straightforward. Like Cody said, I don't read mine. So if you can tell me like this might not be the right time and place, but we can talk later. I would.
Okay, that's smooth.
Now, I mean, if you
That's
tell me
smooth
that,
there.
Like that too.
I'll respect it because I
Okay.
feel the same way. DM me after we can link up. DM me. Slide in the DM. Or I'll slide. If you tell me that, I'll slide in the DMs
That
right
was
after.
smooth. That was smooth.
Yeah, like this might be the time and the place. Hit me. We can talk later.
Nah, for
I like that.
Yeah.
You tell me that, I'm buying you a drink and then dipping. You heard? That's it. You heard? That's it. Hey, yo, that's me. That's take care of her.
Yo, it's the smoothest when y'all at the same party and it's the nod.
Yeah, like
Go out to your car. Get in the car with Let me tell you, man.
I ain't never had that experience, but word.
Solid though.
Yeah, that sounds good though. That would have been a good night. That
I
would've
mean,
been a
think
good
of it. Tell her yourself, the nod.
That's cool,
We
bro.
came on common grounds.
my
there.
approach.
I like that. We came on common grounds to just
Denied.
let it be known, but in a nice, progressive
Respectful.
way.
Respect our women, man.
Respect. Don't be a creep.
Facts.
Yeah,
Please
don't
don't
be
be.
a creep.
Don't be a
Cause I'll
fucking
pepper
weirdo.
spray you. I don't.
I'll
care.
pepper
Oh
spray you.
wow!
Yo,
You got that on deck? It's
Queen
on
should
that.
carry pepper
I ain't
spray.
mad at
She got
you.
the fanny. She got the fanny.
The feds.
That's a fact.
You know you're not supposed to
Nah,
have pepper
R.I.P. to
spray.
my fanny.
Oh, okay.
I tried to order one
You have a
from
fanny?
Amazon.
That's not a fanny.
They dubbed it?
Nah, this is a
You
side
can't.
bag.
You're not supposed
That's
to.
a side bag.
Remember when we was
Shoulder
talking?
strap,
Yo,
yeah.
It's a
Boulevard was trying to.
Do you like guys
with
with side
It's
bags?
the side bag.
I prefer the side bag than the fanny.
The one I had before was the fanny pack.
All right. Well, that was a nice little
First half. I like it, man. We're gonna get more spicy.
Well,
Halftime.
I want you guys to stay right there. We're gonna have a nice little break.
Where does the voice come from?
Loft Podcast, episode 12.
Jackman's voice.
Ring that bell. Hit me.
Halftime, baby.
I like that.
I gotta take a piss. We done?
I like that. You see that? Welcome back.
Yeah.
I know we were gone for so long, but we're back, you know?
Appreciate your faces.
We appreciate you. Did you get the popcorn? Good, because I don't eat it either.
This guy's good,
Let's
man.
dive.
This guy's
Great,
good,
right?
man.
Let's dive right back into it. Law Podcast, episode 12. What's that?
Juan Boulevard.
Oh, all right. So we're gonna get into this topic I want to touch on because there's actually I just came across this today.
Really?
It was an NFL player making a toast at I think he was on vacation or something. His name's Jaleel Lade on the Chargers, and he said, "Cheers to more light-skinned kids."
Cheers to more light-skinned kids.
Cheers to more light-skinned kids.
Really cheers to more light-skinned kids. Really
Okay.
How do you? What's your take
I don't
on
even know Bull, so I'm not even gonna take him serious.
that? What's your take? Just not even
Overall,
on him, just on the light-skinned.
I'm light skinned, so
I know what kind of light skin he talking
I'm not gonna allow
Talk on it, bro.
Puerto Rican, bro.
However you take
Yeah,
that.
not
Listen,
light-skinned,
talk
bro.
on it.
I identify.
No, bro.
No, bro, you're
No.
Puerto Rican.
Yes, you're Hispanic, bro. Y'all
You're
need-
Hispanic.
the skin is
but
light.
you are light
No.
skinned. But what he's
No.
referring to
No?
is when your mama white and your daddy black.
No, that's not.
That's
a fact.
That's not what he's
I like
talking
this.
about.
More light
Talk
skinned
about it,
kids.
Mariah. Go ahead.
Like,
Go ahead.
Okay, so
I like this.
so he's saying cheers to more light skinned kids. He's pretty much trying to say that light skin is the right skin, which is not.
I'm not debating that. All I said is just talk about black and white.
Okay,
But
but
you
he
don't know
is.
that.
But his skin is.
We don't know
light.
that's what he's saying too.
No.
True.
Bro, his
No.
skin is light, but he.
I am light
He-
skinned.
he-
He's not light
Come on, my nigga. Let us get this,
No.
okay? Let us get this,
Bro, you
bro.
are not
Let us
light-skinned.
get
You
this.
are not light skinned.
Let us get this.
Okay, but
doing
boom.
that.
Time out. Let's
No,
get.
hell
Hold
no.
up. Can I comment?
that's-
Can I comment real
I'm
fast?
really trying to identify here and let y'all know what it's
Okay, but
like.
that's not has
Come
nothing to
on.
do with the quote. That
Yeah, it
he
has nothing to
says.
do with the question, but let's just get this out here
Anyways.
real fast. What color skin is Ozzie then?
Bro, he
definitely
is light skinned. He's Hispanic though.
But I'm asking you, what's his color skin?
Bro, it is light. Nobody's debating
Oh,
that.
all right.
with
That,
you
I
here.
thought that's what you were arguing. Okay.
But listen,
That's
You
done.
talk
All right.
about a light skinned person. You
You're
are
talking
talking
about a
about
white
a
and black.
black and white mixtured
Okay.
person.
all
Now,
I
that's
was
not
trying
true.
to
Okay.
do was
That's not
clarify.
true.
That is
Oh my god.
Yo, listen, all I was trying to do was clarify what we're talking about.
Okay.
And I was going to 1,000% agree with you because if you look at
not
history
all-
itself.
But there's I'm a black female. I'm light skinned. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not
That's
half.
what we
I'm
said.
not, but I'm
bro.
not.
100%
But
black
he
though.
said he just said a light skinned person is a half black, half white
No,
person.
that's what I'm saying. That's what he's referring to, bro. I'm not saying that's what it is. We obviously
He's
stated that Ozzie is light skinned. He's
Oh, that's
100%
what
light skinned.
Ozzie's prefer-
You're taking it out of context. Let me
Okay.
explain myself because people thinking I'm wrong, but all I was asking is what are we calling light skinned? And he started saying it's black and white, which I agree with. But at the end of the day, in the 2090s, everybody's gonna be light skinned because it's all mixed up. It don't matter. But what he's referring to, what I thought we were gonna go on a subject of why do black. why do-
we turned the wrong way.
I thought we were gonna talk about why do black men look at white women as trophy wives. That's what I was. That's what I
wasn't
thought.
going that way, but we can
I
talk
thought.
about
I
it. We
thought
can
that
talk
was
about it.
nah, because that's the stigma they got. You know, a sports athlete. What Nick Cannon said it. He just had a quote. He's like, "Yo, if I'm an athlete and you know I'm making all these millions and I'm on top of my game, I'm smashing every white chick." You know what I mean? That's what he said. And they were having a debate like, yo, listen.
A word?
Yeah. They were saying,
Yeah,
they were
that's wild.
saying, yeah, listen, man. They were saying that, yo, why are we doing that when literally our women, the black women's always looked at as strong, when in reality, you know, they shouldn't have to have that label because they should be at the same level as every other female. They don't have to be a strong black woman every time because of that stigma that America's giving them. That a black woman's mean, black woman is ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. When we really should be marrying our queens. It goes back into Killer Mike because he keeps saying his famous quote is I married a black woman, like not like some of my opposites, you know, or like my critics. So like the thing was, I thought that's what we were gonna get into. I want to establish what we talking about so the viewers know what we talking about.
We just all turned left and right and up
like
and down.
I'm like, yo, bro.
I just wanted to see where you guys are gonna take
I'm like, yo, bro. But
Yeah,
at the end of the day, it's always a good subject. But me identifying as a straight light skin, like, because what you get into, black niggas don't be like, yo, light skin, dark skin. They don't really do that with you because you're Hispanic. I get it. I get all the light skin jokes and all that. But you are light skin 1,000%. Like that's not what we're trying to get there. You are.
But I do want to say real quick, growing up, due to the fact that I can speak English well and people not know my background, that I'm 100% Puerto Rican, they always thought I was black and white mulatto.
Yeah, that's a big
thing. I did too.
And that's poor. I'm disappointed.
Really?
My name is,
pretty. It's the opposite for me. Everybody thinks I'm Spanish.
Nah, you're right. I'm just saying though, like
everybody thinks I'm Spanish. That's funny. Cause like
and it's crazy. Like
nobody thinks
either way. The whole topic is we should just cheer on
everybody.
Whatever
listen,
race is
at the end of the day, bro. When they put you 6 feet, you disintegrate into bones. You feel me? And we all look the same. We all
This is the topic I wanted to get into.
We the same.
2090. Now we talking about.
This is the topic I meant to get into.
I'm like, wow.
What's up? Ready? I meant like so. Boom.
His quote. Are you saying what does his quote mean?
What's the context of that quote? Is it like on Twitter? Like I gotta hear the whole speech.
It was a video.
I gotta hear the whole speech.
He's toasting, and it says, "Cheers to more light-skinned babies."
Is he black? Is he a black man?
Yes.
Is his
dark skin.
So we don't know what he means.
Yeah, it don't even matter. We're not even gonna give him more clout. We shouldn't even give him more clout.
I feel like
you weren't there with him. You don't know what that means, bro. There could be an inside joke with all our friends.
But why? What's wrong with dark skinned babies? Why not?
Nothing at all.
Okay, but that's what the issue is. It's always been light skin is the right skin, or it's always been a problem with light skins versus dark skin.
Bro,
that's the problem.
That's
a big issue.
I agree with you 1,000%.
But so
we just can't take that man's words out of context.
No, hold on. That is true. We're in the era where
everybody just jumps out the window.
15-second clip, we slander him.
It could have been a joke like, yo, we don't fuck with white girls at all.
But from that little clip, what do you get from that?
We don't know.
No, I'm asking you, what do you get from that?
What I get from it, right?
Yeah.
It's either I thought exactly what we were gonna. I thought
that's not what I got.
Team dark skin.
Bro, let me talk, man. Come on.
Go ahead.
All I got from it is I thought we were gonna say that, yo, black men always go to a white woman, and I was about to argue like, nah, man, you gotta start dating, like not dating your own race, but you gotta like the stigma. The stigma is always the same against the black woman, and I hate it, bro, because like there's no reason why. Like, yes, they've endured a lot more. Like life literally throws a curveball at them as soon as they're born.
Right.
You feel me? So it's super hard for them to even get into half the things. So like we should be cheering our women doing right by them. I don't like, but the thing is also, bro, we can't tell somebody who they like.
That's true.
That's a big fact. It really all depends. That's why we can't jump out the window and just give everybody some stigma. We don't know this man. We don't know what he said. By that,
we don't know what the whole content is.
I don't know what he
More is
meant.
gonna come out eventually.
Exactly.
But you gotta hop on the mic, Pa.
You gotta come here, B.
My thing is, to the question, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
At Juan Boulevard.
Maybe it's just saying simply that, like, yo, that means that, like, cultures and that means different people
are
coming together.
Yes.
It's not to say, like, yo, your skin is better than mine, but what it means is, as a whole, as a community, like, we're not just saying here, like, yeah, I gotta have a black baby, I gotta have a white baby. It means that, like, yo, honestly, it's not about the skin color, it's about the fact that, like,
it's a melting pot, is what you're saying.
Yeah, let's have all these light-skinned babies and get every
You like that? All right, what's up? Talk to me.
I don't know. It's just because of stuff that I've seen and see like what people post, like,
go through and stuff.
And like when there's been posted, I've seen like, oh, light skin is the right skin, or they will bash dark skin females, like stuff like that. So it's just like, why black is black. I'm black, so why not toast to more black women?
Oh,
yeah, because
I like that.
Black babies.
Why light skin?
In general.
Right.
Why dark skin? Why not black? I'm black. yeah, my skin, I'm light skinned, but
why
I'm
not
black.
just more interracial?
The crazy,
Right.
exactly.
Okay.
Like if I go to jail, they are writing B. I'm a black man, bro. I'm never, ever, ever, ever. Yes, my mama is white, and I love my mama to death. But I'm a black man in America, bro. Any little bit of black, any little bit of black you got. But the thing is, you're 1,000% right. But also, it's both ways, bro. Because like I said, dark skinned dudes say the same shit about light skinned boys. At the end of the day, we all black, and we should all love each other. But I get the little, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's get into you and Lion in your models in the photo shoot you had.
Okay, so
In regards to the different shades of beautiful women.
I did the melanin shoot just to show different shades of beauty. Like dark skin is beautiful and light skin. Instead of just like that whole versus thing, like we're beautiful. Black people are beautiful people.
All people are beautiful.
But at the end of the day, how I feel is that women of color we're always bashed. I'm not saying I don't have nothing against white women.
Right.
I have white friends, but whenever there's somebody getting credit, we don't get credit for it. And dark skinned women, they don't get credit for a lot of things, and they're beautiful women. I mean, I've been in situations where my friend will like somebody, but a dude will talk to me just because I'm light skinned, or he'll talk to me. I'm black, but he'll talk to me because I'm light skinned. I'm not dark skinned.
Right.
So the whole reason why I did the whole melanin shoot was just to show
all shades
of color.
Respect
is beautiful.
That's what's up.
And
great.
shout out to Savannah, Kalisha, Abriana.
Big up.
My inspiring little models.
Big up.
Yeah.
All right, so to
Let's segue.
it, Ozzie,
I'm getting good, boy.
you might
You heard?
Hostess with
Bro.
the mostest.
check it. So Bow Wow, the footage came out.
Yeah.
I didn't peep it yet.
I didn't watch it.
seen
though.
it.
I seen it.
I really don't
So
care.
this is
man.
what the footage was.
Can I? Okay.
Oh,
he hit it?
No.
No, you got
He
it.
did not hit it.
No, he did not hit
But
it.
go ahead. Go ahead.
You got it better. You got it.
No. Go ahead.
Ozzie, if you don't,
I have a point of view, so I'm gonna tell my point of view.
okay.
So men, women, they get into arguments when they love each other. They get into arguments.
Facts.
Yes.
Big facts.
Us being men,
Yes.
we like to show our dominant trait. Yes,
Definitely.
agree.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
I'm the opposite.
I'm saying
I'll leave her
yes, but I
alone.
get it.
I see what you're saying.
I'll leave her alone.
So we like to show our dominant trait.
Yes.
He was in the elevator.
Yeah.
There's a camera there.
Yeah.
I guess there was, we don't have no audio, so we don't know what was said. But the way his body language was, he approached her in a dominant way to show his strength over her, basically.
I seen the
long story.
screenshot. He was like up on her face like
Right.
that, right?
Now, I'm not defending Bow Wow, but that's generally what happens, right? We don't know more, but that's just a common argument when you're getting upset with someone that you can't hit. You're gonna get in their face to let them know they're like, stop playing with me. I'm not really feeling what you're saying. Like
That's a
this
fact.
can go left.
Especially
So now, on a girl's perspective, you're in my face. I'm in fear of my life. Can I hit you to back away? Is that
Mariah, can you answer that question?
Say that again. What was the
so? Dudes open your face, right? Talking crazy, and you're afraid of your life. Are you gonna swing? Daddy swing?
No,
Swing, maybe swing.
I'm not even. I'm
That's
not
touchy.
even gonna say.
That's a touchy topic.
I have put my hands on a guy before due to me being very upset, but it's not right. Y'all both not supposed to be putting
Ever.
your hands
At all
on
times.
each other because
Amen.
I put my hands on him, but he didn't do nothing back to me, anything to me. But he told me that he could have hurt me. But I was just
That's a real
But
dude.
I was just upset. This was mad long ago, like college shit. So, but it's not right. Nobody should be putting their hands. Like you're gonna argue, but you know what I'm saying.
Wait, let's segue real fast to make it lighten up the mood. You said you like that?
What? That's what you said, bro. Son. Yo, do I like
You
a
like to
little
get hit?
roughness? Yeah, I like a little roughness. Fuck
So
that.
she just says, "Cody, good morning."
Okay, but you see how Cody you see how Cody said that. Now, if a female would have said that, she would be getting bashed like, "Oh, bitches like that shit." Da 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 da. But when Cody says it, when a man says it, it's cool. Like I'm not saying I'm just saying like
I want to respond to that
I'm
though.
just
Everything's
saying,
in general
like-
here. Can I respond
I'm
to
just
that?
saying, like
No, you're right. But can I respond to that?
Yeah, go ahead.
There's women out there
that do like getting
that's
hit.
really sharing memes on some,
Beating niggas
getting choked and that shit cool.
Yeah, no.
So Yo, chill, bro.
Yo, I'm listening. I'm like, oh, you're right. I'm listening.
Yo, this dude Cody is weird, bro.
I'm not gonna say weird, but that's what you into. That's what you into.
Yo, weirdo.
No, I'm
a good kind of weirdo.
I'm not gonna say all that.
Listen, man. If the women allowing and she into that, whatever, do what you do, King. But in regards to women, like they be, I don't want to say they promoting it, but they on the low key they be giving it a pass. So it's hard for a guy to like. On my point of view, I'm not choking you.
Can I add to that before you answer? Can I add
Too much of a mama's boy.
Yo, I've literally seen a meme, and it was like after y'all both beat each other up, and then the makeup sex, and I'm just looking at it like, damn. And yo, you're 1,000% right.
What memes? Who's making these?
Yeah, memes,
bro.
There's a lot of them, bro. Shit crazy.
Who's making these?
Shit crazy. People got mad time on their hands. What was I gonna say? Yo, getting into what you were saying, that if because I said it, I was like, yeah, I like that shit. When she punched me in the face, that's what I was referring to. Me getting punched. Okay, so I just clearing that the fuck up.
And you like that,
clearing it up. So
you like that.
But you're not the only dude that said it. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just giving an example.
Also, what I want to lay out there is basically, right? There's a stigma set for male and female. Okay. Now, like Ozzie said, the male is dominant, aka more stronger than the girl.
Just
9 times taller than the girl. Even if you got a man with a bird chest, like a lot of y'all chicks out there, you could push him. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, right?
That's a fact.
That's the thing. Listen.
in the gym, man.
I'm trying to get into it.
I'm in the gym.
Go ahead.
So what the stigma is, I'm a man. I'm strong. You're a female. You're weak. You can hit me. That's the stigma. Now,
my son
is it like that? No, my ex is a bodybuilder, bro. She could lift me up 3 times. You know what I'm saying? So that's the stigma. That's why it's like that.
Shout out to your ex.
You feel what I'm? Nah, shout out to her.
I don't know what we talking about. I will let her keep going.
That's why it's like that, because men are looked at the alpha, or you're strong, you're this, that, and the third. Now, either way, if you love somebody, it will put you to the point to put your hands on them. You be like, yo, I hate you, boom, boom, boom. But 10 seconds later, you regret it. You see what I'm saying?
Why though? I never.
Me neither. I don't know. I've only been punched.
But I feel like
I've only been punched.
That whole situation is stupid to me. I feel like if guys don't have confidence in themselves.
Exactly.
That's why they.
If you hit a woman, you're a fucking coward.
Yeah,
that's simple. That's simple. Because yo, at the end,
right? I'm going to how you was raised.
Homie said, yo, I could hurt you right now, and that's the thing. Like, that's exactly what, yo, bro. We could have really got into it, but I'm a dip. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you reflect. You know, and then as a human being, you know, time heals everything. So once you recollect what you did, like, oh, I really just hit him for no reason.
Yeah, that was a poor choice, but as long as you can reflect, like you said, and learn,
you gotta grow from it. But
and I hope you apologize. Right. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes there's certain women that really take advantage of that, especially like, for example, I'm not gonna say I've ever been in a situation because I don't argue. That's number one. But
that's a fact.
In regard, I don't argue.
You don't.
So in regards to that, like, it's just, if you get to that point, like I said before on episode 11, you a garbage bag for taking advantage of dudes that don't do that. So
that don't hit back.
Yeah, you a garbage bag.
Facts. Especially if you know.
And if you beating on a girl, you are corny.
Extremely.
Scumbag.
Extremely. You scum. You wasn't raised right, and you make poor decisions.
I'm such a mama's boy, man.
Got something for you. Come see me. I got something for you.
So boom.
Yo, shout out to Stevie Ray. Right?
Okay, Stevie. Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one.
Shout out to Stevie Ray, man. I'm gonna read her comment for y'all, all right? Coming from a group of solid young men.
Wow. I like the way you started. That's why I had to like it. That was a good start.
I want to hear y'all input on why y'all think so many quote unquote deadbeat fathers are out here. Are they actually deadbeats, or are they actually being held back from being fathers? I want to hear y'all opinions.
Can I?
Go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
I got something to say.
Go.
I just want to. Before we start, I want to throw that out here that none of us have kids. Right. None of us are parents.
This is just my point of view.
This is all opinions
from a 24-year-old that's single with no kids.
Yes, we had no kids.
I think just me being honest, right? Because I have a lot of friends that are fathers. Shout out to my guys, and all my friends are good fathers. So with that being said, anyone that's not in a child's life, I think really 75% of the fact is they had a kid at a very young age and wasn't ready. They wasn't mentally prepared to make that choice. It was in the moment. That does not give them the pass
at all.
to not be a father.
Not at
But
all.
I think they're maybe scared because they don't know how to be one.
Mm-hmm.
That's my one take.
Okay.
The next 25%, knowing what you did and not acknowledging that, and just deading the whole situation like, I'm just not going to do nothing. I'm just going to leave you alone. Or play that card like, oh, that's not my baby, this, that, and the third, when you know what you did.
Facts.
You just a scum, man. Like, that's just some scummy shit.
That's what you think.
You a poor.
You've
That's
been
poor.
quiet, man.
Give me the question again.
I don't have a problem reading this again. I got
Phenomenal start of
I
the question.
had to order some food. My fault.
Oh no, you good.
You got work soon.
All right, so why do you think so many quote unquote deadbeat fathers, end quote, are out here and you think they're actually being held back from being fathers?
There's women that are held back.
Okay.
And y'all scums too. Word.
I'm gonna have to.
I'm
I
sorry.
really with that. I'm gonna have to piggyback Ozzie because it's like there's so many fathers out here that had their child at a young age.
Yep.
And weren't they didn't have the resources available to them to be a good father. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they did have that child at a young age. Like I had a friend who had a child in middle school.
Sheesh. Yo,
You know
I
what
did
I'm saying?
too, my guy.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying? And like
I
with
did that.
that, it held him back from a lot of things. He wasn't able to go to college. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't able to do
that's a fact.
things that could potentially, build him a better future. You know what I'm saying? Or provide a better future for that child.
That's accountability on his part too.
Of course. And this, I just want to check. I'm
But
sorry.
I
This
feel
this
like
topic.
Go ahead,
it also,
get into it.
I
Go
feel
ahead,
like
go
it
ahead, Mariah.
also starts at home, like
The way he was raised.
yeah, the way he's raised.
If he ain't have
No,
a daddy, he's
no,
not
no,
gonna
no.
know
You
how to
don't-
be a daddy.
No,
But-
not even
but,
that,
yeah.
because you see how
Kids
you said
teaching
like
kids.
the resource, like he might not have had like the stuff. It starts at home
It
because if
don't
you
matter.
have supportive parents, they will help you.
Yeah,
but if you
fact.
don't have the supportive parents,
Now you're on your own.
Full out,
then I'm not saying it's okay. It's not an
There's
excuse.
no justification, nah.
But if you're in middle school, like what
You don't know.
I'm
I'm
14 years old.
Like,
What you want me to
Yeah,
do
middle
to yourself?
Like
That's borderline rape, man. We got to dig it in.
How, bro? They both.
Is it
14.
two
No, they
kids?
both
Two
were
little kids.
in-
Okay.
They both were in middle
Nah, I
school.
get it. Okay. Because when I first, you're right though.
That was left
That's the first thing I wasn't thinking, bro. Having a kid that young, a 14-year-old girl.
But
I
I'm just saying, like, if
I never hear that. I was like, what?
If it was hard for him in middle school, but you get older, you go to high school, there's more. If you don't have the supportive parents, then there's stuff for you to do once you're in high school. I'm pretty sure there's people that could help you.
Yeah.
But
Nah,
if
that's a
you're in
fact.
middle school, you got to think like,
What
I'm
I'ma
only 14.
I haven't took a Regents yet.
I even took a Regents.
Wow.
Wow.
Shout out to the
SAT.
Regents. Shout out to
I don't even
that
know,
ninth
like,
grade social study
where you would-
regions.
I didn't even
niggas
do
know.
algebra. Come on, man. You want me to figure
Yo.
out a kid?
What I think, right? What I think it is, because like everybody does have a kid when they're young, and it's realistically. Let's be honest. It's about how the relationship ends if it does end. Now listen,
That too. Yeah.
There's gotta be a
it's
statistic.
because it's all about feelings. Because at the end of the day, it ain't even about y'all no more. It's about the baby.
Yeah.
Okay. So whatever. Like for me, I don't want to get personal, but for me, my parents aren't together, and they haven't been my whole life. But they're best friends. You see
Facts,
what I'm
me
saying?
For you.
Me too.
Yeah,
is
they,
deep.
they had to do that.
Which is-
You know what I'm saying? But
That
like,
takes maturity. That
yo,
takes
they're mad annoying, but I love
They
them
came
back.
up with beautiful products,
I'm sure
man.
they came from two sides of great grandparents, as you probably know.
Yeah.
To where they were able to do that, bro.
Like my mom-
to what she's saying,
my
supportive
mom
parents
didn't-
is key when you have a child at 15, 14, 16.
Could I?
Baby home.
Could I get into another one real quick that I love
course
getting
you
into?
can.
Well, I hate that I have to.
Of course you can.
Ways to stop opiate and heroin addiction.
I can't. I don't know.
No, I
I
don't
don't
got
know.
no opinion on that one.
Stop taking drugs. Stop doing it.
Yeah.
Period.
That's harder said than done.
I mean, but why? I'm not getting into it because they're gonna probably think I'm wilding. So stop being a dope head, man. That's what I said.
Yeah, for
It's,
sure.
listen,
It's plain and
listen.
simple, in my
I
opinion.
understand completely what y'all saying, and that's a fact, right? But like, let me paint a picture, okay? Now
I'm hard-headed,
but
bro.
the thing
Go
is,
ahead.
right? You know what another type.
You gotta
of,
open up.
you gotta listen,
open
man.
up the mind,
listen,
bro.
listen.
I'm here, I'm listening.
You know what?
Because
Another
he schooled me on this.
another
on the phone
another
for
type of
30 hours.
opiate. Another type of opiate we talking about, right? You're thinking of heroin, right? Heroin is an opiate, correct?
Right.
1,000%.
But don't they
Now-
also use it for medicine?
Yeah,
Like in
medicine?
surgeries.
You ever heard of a hydro, a Percocet, a Lortab?
Yeah.
What's that?
That's an opiate as well, with Tylenol. You see what I'm saying? Pain medicine. Now, like, as a kid, I've had surgery on my nose 3 times. Not plastic surgeries, but I had my polyps removed, deviated septum fixed, and my sinuses fixed, right? Every time I would go into a procedure, and I'm like 12, like I started when I was 12, finished when I was about 19, right? Every time I would go into a procedure, I would leave with 40 to 80 hydros. And I'm 12, right?
Jeez.
Now, anything I didn't take. God, thank God. Like I didn't know nothing about it.
Good.
But like I just never thought about it because I didn't want to take it because it'll make me feel weird. But at the end of the day, right? Not everybody knows that. Now, not everybody also knows they take these shits for fun. What I hear is, oh, you can fuck forever on them, blah blah. Like yo. Listen, there's no excuse for taking those shits. But, like, if you really need it, take it for the doctor. But there's no moderation in that shit, bro. People take as much as they want. And they don't understand that after a certain point, right? This is what I'm basically going to. Guy breaks his leg at the football field or whatever. Goes into the hospital. He's prescribed 50 Oxy-15s. Oxycontin is basically a pure opiate. There's not Tylenol on that because it's for major pain. Now, after Tom goes to the hospital, takes his 50 pills just like the doctor prescribes him to do, what comes after that? Just like anything we do in life, whether you eat too much, you get fat. You have health problems. You got cholesterol problems. If you tan too much, you'll get skin cancer. If you don't brush your teeth will get... You get where I'm going.
Yeah.
Everything has a reaction, just like whatever you do, okay? Now, after Tom is taking all these pills, right? There's a withdrawal, just like everything you else do. Love has a crazy withdrawal. You know what I'm saying? There's a withdrawal to everything. Now, Tom had no idea going into this after the doctor handed him these medications, just like he does everything else. Regular meds, like for cold and stuff like that. After you take that medication, you get deathly sick because that opiate's in your body so long. It takes 3 days, I believe, to actually get some type. First withdrawal is nothing. You poop a lot, whatever. But after that, like 50 pills, that's a lot. So that's over like a month period or something. That's normal. They're still slowly starting to cut off the prescriptions. But after that, you're at a point where it's bigger than the drug. You're not trying to get high anymore. You're trying to function in life. So like imagine like it's really hard to like imagine it without having something significant like that
happening to you.
Not even that. It's just like you don't. Oh yeah, for sure. I've lost 2 friends to this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm coming from where I'm coming from. That it is at the end of the day, right? People are dope heads. They're heroin addicts, and it starts with a choice. It's like everything else.
It's a choice, bro.
But of course, I'm not saying it's not. I just said it. It's a choice.
I agree. That's why I emphasize what you just said.
It's a choice, right? Just like everything else was. Eating bad. You're gonna get cholesterol, fat, fucking tanning. You're gonna. These are just mine off my top of my head. There's a zillion. Okay?
Yeah, off the top of the head.
At the end of the day, bro, the whole fight is what I was getting into with this is it a disease, right? At the end of the day, we're not doctors, okay? I'm not a doctor, and I'm not qualified to tell you that if it's a disease or not. These people are ODing, going into the doctor's office, nurse's doctor's office. And the doctors are telling them this, you have this disease and this is how we're going to cure it. A disease always doesn't mean something like, oh, cancer. You know what I'm saying? It's also something that's in your body and you got to fix it. The only other way to fix it is through medical help. So that's really where the debate comes from. Oh, these people are dope heads. It's a choice. But then again, after that while, it's not a choice anymore. Just like everything else. Like people going to the hospital for diabetes.
Because you had three surgeries, right?
Yeah.
So what did you do to not... You chose not to take them anymore, correct?
Well, I didn't like the way they made me feel. Some people don't.
So you chose.
But I'm not gonna say I
anymore.
didn't take any because I did take some.
Okay,
and then
you're not addicted,
huh? No, I'm not.
Okay.
Thank God I'm not. Yeah.
But this, bro.
Bro, listen.
My mother. Can I just say something real quick because it's personal to you. My mother had over 8 brain surgeries, bro. They gave her the same thing, bro.
Hydros, yeah.
She's great to this day. Not addicted. Not withdrawing, all that. But this one, my whole point is it's a choice, bro. At the end of the day, I don't know what's going on inside. I don't know what was going inside of her. But she came out strong. You came out strong. That's 2 people right close to me that didn't chose that route. So I don't.
No, you're 1,000%.
Yeah,
right.
bro. That's all. That's
it all depends on the person. But what I'm saying is we can't hide behind the fact it's not like everything else. It's not like when people drink soda, eat chips their whole life, and they get diabetes. Now they're going into the doctor to get insulin. It's the same way you take heroin. But it was their choice. They didn't say, yo, I'm going to eat a salad, bro. I'm not going to get diabetes. I did. I was like, fuck that. I'm going to run. So, like, it just depends who you are and what you know. These people may not know. That's why we got to bring it to the light. That's all I'm saying. Everything starts with a choice, but we can't act like, oh, bro, you did a little bit of dope, heroin, whatever. You're not as important as this nigga who ate chips his whole life and had his hand in the bag. You know what I'm saying? All poor choices make you sick and make you go to the hospital. It don't matter what it is. But at the end of the day, Your mom, that's crazy because no matter my boy's mom had crazy back and like I said, me personally, I don't know the feeling of being dependent on it anymore. But the thing is, you don't have to get to that point. But at the end of the day, you don't know until it happens. You don't know that after I take these, I'm gonna be sick as fuck. You don't know that. You see what I'm saying? So like, it's a blessing that she didn't, but it don't work that way for everybody else because she was taking the lowest milligram, which is 5 milligrams, and then after the 5 years she was on it, it tore her life apart. You see what I'm saying?
What's your opinion?
I was with you.
Choice?
It literally
it's a choice. We all agree on that. It's a choice. Just like everything else. That's all I'm trying to identify. You gotta stop splitting them up. Like it's It's a crazy choice, of course. But so is fucking jumping in the Arctic water knowing that I could die from being too cold. You see what I'm saying? It's all about choice and thing. Say no to drugs, kids.
So a girl that all right. So I like that. This is how I set it up every time I ask my boys.
All right.
A doctor hangs out with doctors.
Agreed.
Facts.
Basketball players hang out with basketball players.
No, athletes.
Athletes hang out with athletes.
Facts. She hang out with man hoes. She a hoe. Fact.
Is that what it is?
Facts.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. don't kill me for that. But the apple don't fall far from the tree. If she hangs out with if she hangs out with hoes, is she a hoe?
No.
Was that your question? Was that
basically, yeah.
No.
Basically.
I know where he was going.
I want Mariah to answer this first, and I do have a point of view.
So I used to have a crew. So, I had a couple friends that, used to be wilding. Just because they was doing those things, I wasn't.
Yeah,
In high school, I was older, and they was younger than me. They was doing stuff that I should have been doing, or at least doing when we were older, but I didn't do any of that thing. So it's, like, you have to be careful who you surround yourself around with because of your...
That's it.
That's how you're going to be viewed. That doesn't mean that...
Yeah, but just because I'm hanging out with a group of girls, one girl might be wilding out. Just because she doing that doesn't mean we're doing that. Of course, we're going to talk to her and tell her, like, yo, sis, you're bugging. Like, but that's her choice. If she want to be...
She's living life, baby.
Yeah, if she want to be doing all that stuff, that's her. Right. But at the end of the day, like, I'm going to just, I'll just be like, yo, if you're going to be doing that, make sure you're just being safe.
Can I jump in real quick? Mm-hmm. Going crazy, not having sex, what's the outcome of that? Getting an STD, that's a choice. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
Facts. Agreed.
Facts. I'm just saying, they're all choices. That's all I agree.
I didn't know what he was going at.
Glad we're on the same page there, bro.
Listen. I when I was younger, before I grew into my own, as like knowledge and stuff, knowing it, I would definitely think that. You know what I'm saying? But
get to work.
Yo,
bro.
be safe,
My
man.
son gotta go to work.
Yeah, facts.
Please understand.
Young working man.
Working me. Yeah. She working me.
Overnight.
We coming here as our second job for you.
Overnights, bro.
Fucking ooh,
the wavy.
Spicy.
Can I learn it?
That's spicy.
No.
Hey.
There was no Millie Rocket
Nice meeting you too.
Yo,
hit the Millie.
yeah. So I mean,
but yeah,
1,000% don't mean that they're all hoes, but you also gotta, worry about who you hang out with, and you don't want that perception. Yeah, you don't want that perception of people like, oh yeah, she hang out with the thoughts. She definitely.
Even the person that you date, it's not even about the people that you hang out with.
Facts.
You gotta worry about. Right. I mean, like nobody's perfect, but
nobody's perfect.
But nobody's perfect, but it's your reputation matters.
Yeah.
Like for real. Especially if you're trying to start a business.
Facts.
People, you might been of this type of person, but then now you're this person. People might not be like, oh, she used to be negative and stuff. So,
can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
How do you feel about women that be promoting hoe tendencies? What I mean by that,
living life.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Let them rock. Let them rock, bro. They living life. Man.
What I mean by that is, like a meme, for example. Uh-huh. He a dog, so I'm gonna be a dog too, or
jump into it. I got something for you.
But
or
it's like you said, it's your choice. If somebody's gonna post something and they be like, yeah, sis, are you gonna? It's up to you. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Like, but I'm gonna be my own person. And
facts. Okay.
I'm like, okay, yeah, you're wild, and like I'm not into that type of stuff, so I'm not. That's not me. Some people don't know who they are. Facts. Some people still trying to figure out who they are.
A lot of people.
I don't want to say it. All right, so what I was thinking, right? I always think about this, right? So, because like I said, our generation, the greatest generation in the world, we movers and shakers, baby. Right? We don't necessarily look at girls for the most part. I mean, a lot of guys still do, but like girls get away with a lot more nowadays than they did back in the day.
That's true.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So, me personally, do I like what I was gonna say, and I'm gonna say it, even though I might get killed for it. Every girl and every person has a whole phase. They're finding themselves, right? You know what I'm saying?
guess,
Every
but
person,
okay.
a hoe. But when you're single, it's not being a hoe,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's throw that out there. When you're single, you can do whatever you want. You're free game.
I don't know about that.
But listen, it's all about and now what I'm really getting into is the morals. Men have a different stigma
Yeah.
and morals than women. Men are considered dogs. You know what I'm saying? If a woman went out and did that, she'd be considered a hoe, a slut, this, that, and the third.
Yeah,
That's why
true.
our generation is starting to change that perception.
Right.
Like, she just having fun. She's doing her life. But at the end of the day, you got to have a certain sense of respect for yourself.
Right.
Like, if you really wilding out here letting niggas record you, not trustworthy with niggas, and they're going to send it out, just your fault. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? You put yourself
You
in
can't
that
trust
position.
everybody.
You can't cry wolf after you put yourself in that position knowing what's going to happen. You see what I'm saying? You got to be more smart about who you're having sex with, what you're doing with them, and when you're doing it, because at the end of the day,
Definitely.
it's gonna reflect on you, not
Yeah.
them. You're gonna be looking dumb when
Yeah.
you're out here. Oh, this nigga, da,
That's
da, da.
good.
But you did that.
That's good.
Yeah, he's
I
right.
like that.
I like that.
Big fact.
I like
I got a little headache. I ain't even gonna hold it.
You was going off today, bro.
I was
Yeah,
hungry.
you was passionate,
I
boy.
came in here hungover, hungry. Ozzie threw some shots at me. Was feeling crazy. Now I'm just like, yo, I need to smoke. Fuck that. It's 2019. I need smoke, man.
So
Medication.
there's like a little
got my
bird
medical
going
card.
around.
Come for me all you
There's
want.
a bird going around, right? Like not like a bird, but like like a son in my mind. I want to ask a female point of view.
Ooh.
Is it okay when you're single? I want to emphasize you're single, doing your thing, right? Is it okay to talk to multiple niggas on the same level? What I mean by that is like. It's like, yeah. I need.
So you
coming
saying?
for heads.
So she's
Like,
me on the
for example,
I'm single and
Talking
I'm-
stage. You know, talking stage leads to like relationship, but like taking two niggas is serious. Other than, I mean, does that make sense?
Well-
like talking to two niggas as if I'm only talking to you, but you really talking to multiple.
I mean, off rip, if I'm single, if they ask me like, oh, are you talking to somebody else?
Right.
I tell them like, no, I am talking, like I'm going on dates. Like that's what
Okay.
you're supposed to do when you're single. You're supposed to go on dates. You're supposed to have fun. Like you're supposed to get to know a person.
Yeah.
You can't throw all your eggs in one basket because that's how you end up being disappointed.
So check.
I like that.
So check
Okay,
it.
that's what I like that.
There's nothing. Why lie? Like I'm not gonna be like, yeah, baby, I'm only talking to you. Like, nah, I'm gonna tell you, like, yeah, I'm single, I'm doing me, and I'm talking
And
to this.
I
probably won't even tell you because it's none of your business.
Woo! Now you don't gotta say
No,
like
I'm
the
just-
person
no,
name.
I'm
No,
saying.
I'm not taking it personal.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's what I would say. Like, yeah, I'm talking to somebody. If they ask me who, I'm like, it's none of your business. Why does that matter? Because if you're really interested in me, you would only be focused on me,
that's a fact.
not worried about.
No. If I'm talking to you, I better be the only nigga you talking to. If we that serious,
Okay,
not-
well,
not
if
drop
it's-
everything
if
for
it's-
that, you
yeah.
better give me that same
Hello.
energy.
I mean,
That's how I
yeah,
feel.
yeah.
But you're
I mean,
weirdo.
I get
You
it. Like,
can't-
if
you can't expect her to
if
only
it's
talk to
really
one dude.
something serious, like, okay, if we discuss, like, yeah, I really see us being something more, or
Then it's
then
established.
okay, yeah, right there. But if we haven't talked about that, or if I ask you, what's your intentions with me, and you say, oh, we just having fun. All right, bet. So don't get mad if I
Don't worry
go
about
on a
what I'm
date
doing
with
on the
somebody, or if a guy want to take me out, you
like
can't
that.
you can't get mad. But if I sat down and told you, like, yeah, I really want to work something out, and you agree, then
Then it's different.
yeah, we working on something, we're building something. But if you saying you just want to have fun, okay, I'm not about to just be wasting time. I don't want to just
Yeah.
keep having fun.
So
I want to
check-
build with somebody
So
eventually.
check it. So
Of course.
in older
That's a good
terms,
answer.
like people
Appreciate that.
Appreciate that for my knowledge. I took that there. But in older terms, people like would be like, I'm dating, and that'd be like I'm talking to a whole bunch of people, and that was acceptable. I think nowadays it's just like, I don't know.
Just don't be messy, man.
yeah,
Listen,
Like,
don't.
one thing I'm gonna say, right? And I always thought this, but like it's just something always in the back of my head, right? So your girl got 1,000 friends on Facebook, right? 1,000 male friends.
You gotta do the math thing.
She not saying no to 1,000 niggas. There's one yes in there. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. That's just a joke, people. That was a joke.
Oh my! Mad girls in their room like that. I hate Cody.
Nah, no funny. It's just like my point of view though. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm really like I'm not innocent, but I'm really a good dude. You know what I'm saying? So when real talk,
I'm jacking my boy Ozzie.
Nah, no funny. Like when I say I'm not innocent, I mean like don't get me wrong. Like I mean you went to my messages right now, and I'm single, so I can say this. There might be a couple girls in there, but I'm not like claiming that I'm holding her down. You feel me? Like I'm not telling someone, yo, this is only you. Like I'm not counting that. I'm just enjoying my.
You live in life.
You gotta let shit pan out how it's gonna pan out. You can't rush.
But if I ask you a question, I need
that honest answer. Because yo, we not 16. Like I like you. Like yo, I'm not dating for fun nowadays. That's why I am single, and that's why I'm not talking to nobody. Because I'm not dating for fun. I gotta establish Papi first before I you know what I mean. That's a fact, bro. Come on now. Y'all not throwing nothing into my 401k. Come on.
We extended this longer than usual,
I'm feeling that.
I liked it. That's why I kept it pushing. But check it. Did you see the Torey Lanez and Dax thing?
Who is Dax? I don't know who Dax is.
He's a rapper. He's a rapper, but he came at Torey Lanez with the diss.
Torey Lanez, you better stay in your lane. Stick to rapping about the bitches, money, cars, and cocaine.
Right? I heard he apologized.
I think he got beat up. Ooh. And then Torey was like, "This is gonna keep happening to you unless you apologize right now." And Dax is like, "All right, my bad, bro." In the video.
Apologize, bro. Apologize, bro. Or you know what's going on. Apologize, my nigga. Apologize, nigga.
I got you, bro.
Apologize, nigga.
I got you, man.
Say sorry, nigga.
My bad for the
Say sorry, nigga.
Sorry, G.
All right, bet.
Well, Torey Lanez got some power there. But
that's corny. Torey, you corny for that.
Because he was asking for it, though. He was asking for
what he said in the rap.
It
wasn't bad.
Wait, what?
There was five Torey Lanez diss songs. Everybody got an opinion. I get it, but come on, man, it's rap. Don't take it physical. That's corny.
That's what rap is about, though.
That's what he said. He's just doing it for the sport. So when I seen that, I kind of got confused.
That's corny.
So what was said?
So Torey Lanez, Dax, he's a rapper. I never really heard of him, but
I get if it was like a Cardi B status.
Wait.
That was Dax doing Torey Lanez's career. Let's be honest. That was corny.
He gave him more clout. What did he say?
He didn't say anything. And then what I saw from the posting of the song, there was nothing like you'd be like, oh, snap. I didn't know that about Torey.
I'm deep into this rap shit. I had no idea who that is. So like, all he did for me is tell me who Dax is. I'm gonna go home and YouTube Dax.
Exactly. Dax is now big.
He did. Stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid. That's corny. Don't be.
Dax?
Yeah, he's a rapper. He's been out for a minute.
I'm all for somebody deserving to get their ass whooped. I'm all for it. I feel like you should definitely get your ass whooped if you deserve to get your ass whooped. But rapping, nah. Unless the nigga was like, yo, your mom died from AIDS, you a bird. Like certain things you say, okay, you crossed the line.
There's no rules.
But there's no rules whatsoever, and it's still rap. You just go back and say something 10 times crazier.
Y'all never watch rap battles?
Y'all never watch.
Oh, okay.
Y'all never watch rap battles.
Y'all never y'all gotta watch them. They be saying some crazy things. Shout out to Amira because she watches those. And
shout out to my cousin Dre because that's all he watched, and that's how I got into it. But like at the end of the day,
who's your favorite?
Okay, right.
Loaded Lux.
Loaded
Lux is my favorite.
That's
my favorite.
Arsenal the Rebel.
There's no rules.
I like
the Dawn. The Dawn. What?
Nah, come on, man. Yeah. I like how Murder Mook too. These are legends.
Murder Mook.
Fuck all them niggas. Them niggas ain't signed. Them niggas ain't Drake.
Wait, how you bring this to Drake?
We talking about rap.
How you bring this to Drake?
Right?
I'm like,
niggas ain't signed. Niggas ain't Drake. OVO, so I got us. Time out. Toronto, stand up.
Yo, you from New York, man. Cut it out.
I'm from PR, bro.
Just cut it out there.
Put respect on my
name.
That's
still America. That's Canada, bro.
It's a territory.
It's
a territory. Shout out to my PR.
That America owns.
You know what it is.
That America owns.
Well, check it.
America owns.
Thank you
that
for tuning in to the Law Podcast. Episode 12. Shout out to Mariah for pulling up.
Appreciate the point of view.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Hopefully I could be on here again. It was fun.
Yes, for
I love
a fact.
debating.
Let them know what your answer is.
Oh, okay. So it's Janai XP, Janai XP. Facebook is Janai Davis, but the like page is Janai Photography. just like my page. Don't add me on my personal page.
I mean,
because I talk crazy on there. I don't got time for people feeling some type of way. Just if you trying to do business, like the page.
Hey, you heard? I like
business.
And I like that. To accompany that, subscribe to Loft Podcast.
Please bang that.
Make sure you do.
I like that.
For a fact, make sure you subscribe. If you have any topics you want us to. I see.
Wait,
I try to
keep blowing my Facebook up with the topics.
You have any topics you want to
banging that bell,
converse
bang
on?
That bell.
Follow the Loft Podcast on Facebook and on Instagram. Enjoy life, man.
God bless. Thank you for
God
watching.
bless.
You already know. One love.
Big up.
OVOXO, I'm out.
What?
Yo, you know what I was saying today, right? Like I had a little bit of road rage, and this dude looked at me, and he was like, "It's tight." I blew him a kiss. What you gonna do to a nigga that blew you a kiss?
You gonna be confused.
What you really gonna do to a nigga that
be confused.
I'm not fucking with him. What? I was ready to beat the dog shit out of him. I blew him a kiss. I was so mad. So like, I'm not fucking with no nigga.
Make sure y'all caught my mixtape. You heard? Just kidding.
Yo, big up. Low Podcast. Download. I said download.